Hey everyone, I'm Seer the Healer, back again for another set of horoscopes for the week. This week I'm going to pull one general message that applies to all of my subscribers. Then I will pull one card for each of the different aura types, followed by an oracle card, one that will apply to you if you are an empath, meaning your solar plexus center is undefined, and another to apply to you if you are emotional, meaning your solar plexus center is defined. All right, so if you have any questions about that, hit me up on the network or shoot me a message in the comments and I will help clarify for you. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. We've got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So this message is giving me vibes of the gate 3, which is a gate about difficulty at the start. It's about that struggle to get out of the cocoon. It's about pushing the noodle uphill. It's about trying to get that momentum going. Okay, so we're coming straight out of the full moon in Virgo yesterday, right into an 8 of Cups day. And I feel like last Sunday was 8 of Cups, but reversed. I didn't go back and rewatch that before I started. I probably should start doing that before I start doing these and do a little recap for myself. But we're starting out in 8 of Cups energy. So of course our cups are our emotional energy, our solar plexus energy, and it's going to be, I feel like this card is a suggestion of what type of energy you need to be looking at everything that comes to you from today. And by that I mean anything from the outside world, anything that approaches you, anything that comes in and invites you if you're a projector, or comes in and asks you questions if you're a generator. Like those things from the outside world that reach you, you're going to want to reflect on them and think about, what does it bring up for you? What do you automatically think that this is like? What do you automatically compare this to? What does this automatically remind you of, right? Because on Monday, you're in a 5 of Cups in the reverse energy. So both of these are about the energy of something that you need to let go of, right? It's a very similar energy of something indicating that there's some sort of a shadow work that needs to take place. And this week it does. It looks like, I don't want to say a false start, but it looks like a really rough start. Tuesday being a card of almost accomplishing, you know, of a struggle, a long journey, a long struggle coming to an end. But then it's followed by Wednesday with the world in reverse. The world in reverse. And this is making me wish that this was one of my reading and Reiki type readings, so that I could check out the message behind the message, but I'm not going to do that here. We're just going to take these cards as suggestions for the type of energy that is going to be coming in from the outside world, that you are going to notice and feel in your aura on these days. These are not energies that you necessarily have to participate in, that you necessarily have to broadcast, that you necessarily have to own or accept as your own. It's just, I asked for, what are we going to be encountering this week? What do we need to know about? What do we need to watch for, right? So with this, we've got on Thursday, we've got our 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. And I look at the Pentacles as a very physical energy. It's a very root chakra type of energy. So for it to be in reverse, it's a need for you to ground, right? So I would even suggest that you make sure that you're doing a grounding technique, incorporating it into your routine, your morning routine on Wednesday, and then again on Thursday, maybe even Wednesday night in preparation for Thursday, to try and guard yourself and be prepared for this ungrounded, like missed opportunity type energy. And then again, with the 2 of Pentacles being in reverse, it's like a decision that you didn't make, and so it was made for you. With us looking at this ahead of time, and us also looking at this as though it is a suggestion for the energy that's out there, the energy that's going to be attempting to interact with us. We can take this 2 of Pentacles as an opportunity. You know what? I would say watch for this opportunity. Watch for the chance to make this decision on Thursday. If you're able to stay grounded in your own energy and in your own aura, and keep your energy separate from what is trying to impose on you from the outside world, and not be conditioned by that energy that's coming in from the outside world, then you might be able to actually take charge and make this decision for yourself. And then we're looking at Saturday, we're going into a hermit type energy. So with us having 2 trumps this week, we've got a 10 in the reverse, and we've got some cups energy in the reverse. I could see this as being some really hard energy to work with this week. Depending on your personal chart, this would definitely be a good time to look at your personal chart against the transits for this week, and just see what you're in for. I know last week we had an emotional channel that was defined by planets. We had a willpower channel that was defined by planets. I have not looked ahead to see what is going to be coming up this week, but I would be more than happy to look at what's coming up for you personally. Just hit up my website for a personal horoscope, and I got you. All right, so now we're going to look at your personal design type. What is possible? All right. So a rose under a glass, kind of Disney's Beauty and the Beast-esque, right? So I'm actually looking to see what Denise said about this gate. Right. It's linked to the fear of death. The beautiful flower floats in a dome of glass, and it seems an impossibility, yet somehow it exists. And that is the story of this energy. It's all about making possible the seemingly impossible. No matter how insignificant it may feel, life has meaning and worth, and each step in your path is measured and treasured. This energy says that despite the obstacles and the blocks in your path, you can still manage to move forward. One step forward, hard-earned and well-fought, and there is sweat on your brow, but you can't replicate that feeling of success that comes at a cost that you didn't know you were willing to pay. Oh, I love how she worded that. What sets apart this energy and makes it so unique is your ability to tap into your intuition and know in the moment whether there is value in struggling or not. Always remember that life has meaning, even if it's hard to see in the moment. All right, this is really fun getting to see like her take on the different gates. I feel like my understanding of this energy from my books and what I've read is that it's about discerning what is possible and what's not, and what's worth that struggle and that fight, and knowing when to let it go or adjust your plan, around the thing that's no longer possible, So say for instance, you are crossing the desert. You're crossing the desert in an RV, and you pop a tire, but you don't have a spare, So now it's not possible to just continue to drive along in this RV. You gotta adjust, right? So you gotta figure out, okay, how can I get help? Do I call AAA way out here? Like, what do I do? How do I adjust in order to get myself, in this RV across the desert? Do I abandon the RV? Do I hitchhike? It's about that discernment, and I guess the link to the fear of death would be like that pressure and that drive to come to a resolution with something that you want to do that you may not think is possible, or that may not look possible to someone else. I'm gonna look at the channel that is created with this gate, and the harmonic gate that connects to it is the 38, I believe. Yeah, the 38. I've just got my little book here, and we are going to look and see. Yeah, it's the channel of struggle. So the energy that the harmonic gate that connects to this gate gives is the fight. It gives you the pressure to discover that value that she was talking about. So, it also gives you the ability to block out any outside influence that says, hey, that's not possible, what are you doing, So, So the fear is that it's linked to all of our splenic gates have an underlying root fear that you're meant to face and get past in order to unlock the gift of the energy that's connected to that gate, right? And the fear with this one is the fear of death. It's the fear that you are going to run out of time to do what you're trying to accomplish before you get there, you know? And so with this energy present this week, I feel like it really coincides with the cards that we got for Wednesday and Thursday. The overall honestly, it goes really well with the overall energy, but with it being intuitive type energy, some of you may not even notice it until Saturday, you know. But next up, I'm going to pull your oracle cards. The first one is going to be for my manifesting generators who are empaths. They have an undefined solar plexus emotional center. We got the courageous peony. That's a flower. Multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. All right. So I feel like that goes well with our possibilities card. Exploring what is possible, pushing what is possible, right? So with those unexpected switch ups and change ups and, you know, ruined plans, looking at, okay, well, that didn't work, but what else could work? You know, what else might work? What else feels like a good idea, right? This card is going to be for my emotional authority manifesting generators. So if your emotional solar plexus is defined, then it is your inner authority. So this card's going to be for you. Ooh, I praise the goddess and the god. I feel like that's about balance between the duality of your inner feminine and your inner masculine. But take it however it best suits you and however it speaks to you the most. These are this is one of the 42 laws of Mayat. Feel free to look that up if you have no idea what I'm talking about. The idea or the goal with living by the principles of Mayat is to live with a light heart, a feather light heart. But that is your reading for this week. If you have any questions, if you would like me to look at your chart against this week's transits that are going on with the planets in the sky and get something that is more specific to your situation, reach out to me, send me a comment, or look me up on my website. I would love to help you out with that. All right? I'll see you next week.